Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What's happening?
Yep.
Shit. Fucking episode 17, you know what it is. Unmasked. Your boy Trez here with the crew with some special guests. Shout out to my boy P. What's happening with it, baby?
What's up, man? King to a God, baby. Rest in heaven, my man. Sauce on the beat. Low on the vocals. Spence, what's good, baby?
I'm good. Happy to see you fellas another week.
You still with that mask?
Love it. My niece, thank you so much. Love you. Appreciate you for allowing me to represent this for you.
She got you with flowers and
He gonna rep it till the flowers fall off, baby.
Flowers and snowflakes,
He gonna rep it till the flowers fall off, man.
Make sure
we ain't talking about Franklin
when we should get here. But yeah, all good, man. Happy to see you all again, everybody.
My man.
Thank you for joining us again, ladies.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
And so y'all know how we do it. Let's get into it. But before we do, let's unmask. Yeah. So we left off a little prematurely.
Just one dread I wanted to get caught in.
Well, they gotta see the dread before they get caught in the dread.
I know.
You talking about?
It's gonna happen though.
So again, we left off last time. I don't want to say prematurely because we were doing the DMX tribute, but
right.
Before we concluded, we were talking about relationships and we were kind of getting into it. So I feel like we just pick up where we left off. And
yeah. I mean, fuck it. Why you single, B?
Let's get to it. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, why y'all single?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, we just gonna.
Y'all just gonna look at him? Shit, I'm asking
Who you
a question.
asking?
Both of y'all.
Oh,
the ladies.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Keisha, stand up for your man.
Clap it up for that.
Stand
Okay.
up.
All right. Okay.
Okay, claim that dude.
Talk about it.
And I'm tired.
Damn it.
Amen.
What you tired of? Let's talk about being
I'm
tired.
trying not to throw in the towel, but shit.
Why you
When
tired?
Yeah.
I
go
got
ahead.
too much other shit to do right now.
That ain't a top priority.
Let me ask you a question. Does tired mean you giving up in every capacity, or you want to try something else new?
Hell,
Oh,
wait a minute.
I'm not. And you take it how you want
Sound
to
like
take
a lot of bullshit you've been going through.
Yeah, no. At this point in my life, I have a lot that I'm doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, I'm like, yeah, I want a relationship. Like, I want to get married. I'm 40. I will be 46 in like 2 weeks. I want to get married. But I can honestly, one thing about me, I'm authentic. I'm real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really putting in the work to try to find a husband. I'm going to be honest about the shit. So,
Well, I know you're authentic because most
Well,
women don't give their age.
Well, there you go.
I respect you for
Right.
that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. Right now, at this point in my life, I'm kind of looking at me like, what the fuck do you really want?
Ooh,
Okay.
say that.
That's
I
just
literally
where I'm
just
at.
had this conversation with my other friend on the way here. That what she just said. Do we know what we want?
Well, you managed to swim through the cesspool, as you called it,
By accident. Huh?
And-
it
and
was
found-
whole by accident.
and found your mate.
It
was
can't be
by
by accident because
Wow.
you.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know the situation.
It
so
was
I'm
by
not-
accident.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I had just got out of something that
Mhm.
crushed me. Okay.
It was toxic.
Mm,
Well, you got to let it out. You already.
mean,
I'm trying to decide if it was toxic.
It just wasn't. I mean,
It
sometimes
wasn't-
shit happens, right?
Yeah, it ended in a way that some people might think was petty,
Mhm.
but for me it was heavy. So,
Mhm.
and I didn't expect it. So it was crushing. And I met my guy like right after, and he had just got out of something. So it was by accident.
Okay.
So we constantly like, do we really like each other? 'Cause, or did it just happen this way? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's before when I met him, I was at a place where I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to meet nobody. I'm chilling. I have business aspirations I'm trying to get to.
So, question: y'all both alluded to y'all have a lot on y'all plate.
Mhm.
So, for people that inquiring minds, what is it? And you don't have to give a full synopsis of
Yeah,
what
because you don't want to
going on.
give dudes the roadmap.
Right. But what is it that you have that's going on that is kind of going to help you stay occupied, or just take your mind off or whatever? Like, give a little insight on that, so that people know, if that makes sense.
Well, like for me, like I love to travel. Before COVID, I was at the point. One time, I was at the baggage claim at the wrong damn baggage claim because I forgot where the hell I was just coming from. Because I'm constantly going, and so I work a full-time job. And like I said, I have a podcast. I have my T-shirt business and the mobile bartending. So I'm constantly
In the mix.
constantly
Yeah.
doing something.
Mhm.
So for me, like I meet people and it's like, okay, well, let's go out to eat. And I'm like, I got like 5 orders in the queue. I got some designs that I got to put together. Do I even feel like getting dressed to go
Yeah, I
out?
get you.
Right.
I
And
get you.
this shit 9 times out of 10, this shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So
I
it's
get
just
you.
kind of
I get
like
you.
I'm constantly.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Same for you, or similar in a way, or
Well, I am building a photography business, and this is my 3rd business
okay,
in the last 4 years, and I'm putting more into this because I found that this is my passion, my
Okay.
purpose.
Okay.
And I'm investing a lot of myself into this, so I don't have a lot of time. I don't,
Mm.
and not only that, I'm taking it to another level where I'm trying to break out into style shoots, which goes along with my planning background and networking events. These are things I'm trying to put together. So I'm like her. I don't have a lot of time. Even with somebody, I don't have a lot of time for him. You know what I mean?
I understand.
So it's like, I think that we have gotten conditioned to where we so used to the bullshit that we have isolated ourselves.
Okay,
honestly.
so it's 2 things I just picked up on. Hold on, your fan. So,
Am I gonna throw it?
nah, just
Okay.
picking up on the mic.
Okay. Oh.
So you have your businesses. You found time with your guy, right? There, you found time to,
I met him prior to that.
but now that you're running these businesses, you found time to keep the guy or entertain the guy while you're developing your businesses. Have you shared that with your friend?
Shared what?
How you manage
How to do that?
How you manage it?
She and I are different.
Yeah, but I mean, still, you can still share how you manage
we
it.
share all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are just different people. We move different.
Mm.
It's funny because we were just talking a second ago. Like we share a lot of similarities. Oh, I'm sorry. We share a lot of similarities, but we are very different.
Yeah, y'all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you share from a sisterhood standpoint.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay.
And you know what? She gives me good sound advice. She gives me advice. So one of my problems is that I'm the only girl. So I was raised with boys. I'm a daddy's girl and I raised a boy. So I'm not that
Out of how many, if you don't mind me asking?
3 boys.
Okay.
So I'm not
From
that
Chicago.
from Chicago.
Mhm.
Yeah. Got to
And
put the
in
side
addition
towns
to
in.
that,
Gotta put Chirac in there.
You gotta-
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to add them
a little
cousins in
different.
Yes, we
there
hate-
and
What-
the uncles.
We
What
hate
part of
when people
Chicago
call it
again?
Chirac.
That side.
South side of Chicago?
South side.
See,
South
South
side.
side? Okay.
So-
So I see the
Both
point.
from Southside?
I got a question before you. I know you finna go. I'm about to switch gears. So if you want to stay
Yeah,
on
no,
this,
no, don't switch gears.
Okay.
The reason why I asked that question because I was shopping this weekend, right? And I'm in one aisle, the ladies, and she comes up on my aisle, and her conversation with her friend, she's on the phone, and she says, "Excuse my language, bitch, you in the situation you in because you don't fucking listen to me. I told you he wasn't shit, and you didn't listen to me, and you still fucking with him, so you gonna be fucked up as long as he fucked up."
Mm.
Well,
I
that's
get
her
it.
friend.
So
She
you
done told her
saying
the
like,
truth.
are you
So
listening?
I was just
are you
asking,
providing that
You're
information?
providing the
Yeah.
information. Is it
I get that.
receptive?
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Is the delivery the right way? Is the delivery according to what you know how your friend reacts?
No.
Or-
We don't
Okay.
rock like that.
Right.
Okay.
We are not the yes friends.
Right.
We don't tell each other what
Right.
we want to hear.
Right.
If you wrong, you
Right.
wrong. And I'm gonna tell you
Right.
wrong.
Okay.
So, and the delivery might be good, it might not.
Right.
It just depends
Right.
on the day. You know what I mean? So, but we are all individuals. What's
Right.
good for me may not be good for her, and
Right.
vice versa. You know what I mean? We looking for very different things. Well, we looking for the same thing in different ways.
Yeah.
Right? So ultimately, we both want a husband. We want to be married.
Mm-hmm.
But I move how I move
I'm
because
trying to catch on to you. I got you. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I move how I move because I've been very much into the word. So,
Bible?
mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Spiritually
uh-huh.
connected. Okay.
So I move how I move because of that. And not to say that she doesn't, but we just different. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So certain things that I might see, she might not see it that way, and vice versa.
Got it.
So I'm not gonna switch gears just yet, but
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take
Do
a
your
little
thing,
bit of
Spence.
what you call an alley oop. You
Go ahead.
gave me an alley oop.
Yeah, yeah.
So he made a good point. There's a lot of and I won't even just say younger or whatever. I won't put an age on it, but it's a lot of sisters out here that need some type of guidance. So to his point, I guess what I'm trying to get out of you all is, what is, using your experiences, what could you put in the air, or what could you put out in the universe that can kind of help when you're on this journey? I know y'all have your own separate journeys and what you have going on, but what kind of advice could you, if it is an advice thing, if it's something you could give out that's a nugget that will help young or old,
Other women.
other women.
So one of the things that I would say is go with your gut. Because unfortunately, a lot of women just don't want to be alone.
Is that the women's intuition you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's a real thing.
It is.
Okay.
It's a real thing.
But not
I know y'all don't think it is. but
I
it
never
is.
said that. I just
But
said
His
that
face
women.
says.
Some bullshit, man. Go
But
ahead.
it's actually bigger than women's intuition. It goes back to what she said as far as the word and your spirit, right? Your spirit will tell you. Your spirit will tell you right or wrong.
We have the gift of discernment.
Your
That's what
spirit
we were
will tell
given.
you right or wrong. And if you constantly in strife, if you constantly battling with this person, stop trying to make that shit work. You know what I mean? People just try to
Come on,
work
Trez.
this shit out.
Hey.
Come on, Trez.
We need
I actually agree with that shit though right there. She said
That-
You're
real
agreeing
shit,
with it.
right?
with that shit.
Okay.
If shit, if shit ain't lining up, bro, I'm not putting no extra energy.
So
what I'm
why
saying?
why
I'm
do
not-
so many women hold on once you've been in it and you find out that the shit don't work? Why
Because
do you
they don't want to
because-
go back into the
and-
cesspool.
And they don't want to be alone.
That might, that's that afraid of the new chapter.
Exactly.
Okay, so
What's around the corner?
So everybody's on that page. So the reason why I went into that mode, and I want to hear from you too, but the reason why I went into that mode is because we recently spoke on another gentleman.
Kevin Samuels.
No, Derek Jackson.
Derek
Fuck
Jackson.
Oh
boy-
Lord,
fuck
I don't
boy
know
of the
why
year.
people listen to him anyway.
Okay, so
No,
he had
no,
this.
oh, I'm
He had no. It's okay. I'm gonna let y'all go. But my thing is, you have this situation where this guy's married, and we talked about it amongst ourselves from a male perspective. In my personal opinion, I just felt like, and I said this because there's nobody that actually changes who they are, even when they meet someone. You know what I mean? So this person, unless that person makes you change to what you to your point,
Yeah.
or into your point as
Yeah.
well. But this guy, he basically he was a lie. He was a myth in every capacity. And so now this is
true perception.
what'd you say, Trez?
Deception of the true perception.
Mike, brother.
Hey man, I'm sorry, I got things going on.
Okay.
He's a deception of the true perception.
Perception of what?
He's a perception of the. Well, go ahead.
What did we trace out to be?
Deception of the true perception.
Oh, the doctor, the good doctor. Okay.
The good guy.
All right.
So if I can wrap it up, the point I'm trying to make is there was a person who portrayed to be somebody he wasn't, and it sounded good. Everything sounds good from a social media perspective. It's sexy because it's a guy talking about relationship things and being happily married, and then it comes out you with the bullshit, sir. You know what I mean? So I say that to say, I know that I mentioned about giving advice to the sisters that are around, but a lot of stuff is toxic. So how do you get out of something, or how do you How do you get through something like that? Because what happens, like P said, most people stay. Most women stay.
So let me tell you something. 40 brings a level of I don't give a fuck that is unreal. Okay. So at this age, it's like I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste on something that is not going to benefit me. Anybody I have around me, friends, man, job, it has to feed me in some kind of way. And if it's not feeding me, I don't want it around me.
So let me ask you this. That's a great point. But if you weren't speaking to someone of age, through your experience,
not even of age. There's some sucker ass women out there too.
Here's the thing. Here's my point. To what you were asking.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to accept accountability for your actions.
Okay.
Because as women, we like to say what the man ain't doing, right? What the man is not giving. But are you giving what he needs? Are you feeding what he needs?
Right.
And I have this conversation with my friends often.
I think I'm
Like-
an asshole.
But my thing is this, like you said, everybody has expectations, right? So you can't come in like, I want you to do this, 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 and this. But it goes back to what I told you. Are you willing to give that as well? You have to be able to say, there's things about me that I might need to change, that I need to work on. And women don't like to do that. We don't like to admit that we're wrong.
It actually goes beyond that.
Wait a minute. I know you.
That was a
go
major
in.
key?
That was a major key. Another one. We got to do some shit like that. We got to clap it up on the Unmask'd podcast. That is amazing. You don't like.
But it goes beyond
Go ahead, I'm
that,
sorry.
right? Because you probably will be able to give what you're asking. But that ain't what the fuck he needs.
Thank you.
You can give all day what the
Shit,
fuck.
Trez, I'm
giving the wrong
mean?
shit.
chiming in.
Wait,
Let's
what
go,
you mean?
baby.
Hey, man, we
I
got
wanna
two
know what
real
you
up here,
mean.
bro. I gotta be the asshole, bro. Because why?
can
We
say-
got two real ones up in the goddamn building. So I ain't gotta say shit to make me look like the asshole, bro.
I get it.
Real shit. That's why I ain't gotta say shit today.
Okay.
I can say I require this, and that. My requirements doesn't have shit to do with cooking.
That's why I
He
never met these
requires
women a day in
somebody
my
that
life.
cook.
Never been before.
Yes.
I will give
I
him
do.
everything that I require.
Yes.
But he requires somebody that fucking cooks. You
But
see
that's what I'm saying. No, what
More
I'm
often than
saying is
not.
this.
Yes.
But
You're
what
right.
I'm saying is this. You have to, just like you want him to give you what you need, you have to be willing to give him what he needs.
And so you have communication.
That's communication.
Exactly.
That's fucking communication.
What did I say?
Exactly.
Someone that cooks and
Communicate.
Communication is first. Fucking
Communication
cooking.
is first because that will eliminate a whole lot
Right.
of bullshit.
Exactly.
Communication
Talk
lets you
about
know
it
if
in
they
the
can
I
beginning.
cook or not.
I can
but
give
see-
you everything that I think is a great fucking woman.
But it's not about what
So-
you think. It's about what he
Exactly.
wants.
Right.
so let me
But is he honest in what he wants?
That's
That
the point. I was
part.
just
Bam.
gonna say
That
this
part.
shit. You
That
took it out of my mouth.
Because I could tell you some shit, but it ain't. I mean,
Well, then that ain't my
I
fault.
might want to nut in your ear.
That ain't my fault.
that is-
if you didn't tell
Well,
me
shit-
that's
the
not
shit
my
went
fault.
way
Right.
left fucking field. I never
But
thought
at
that was
this
gonna come out your
age-
mouth, but I understand, sir.
At this age though, you should be able to say what you fucking need.
And if
like,
you're not saying that,
ain't nobody
then-
got time to be playing with you. Say,
No, I get
this
it.
is
And
what
that
I
was-
want.
Yo, he said nut in ear. Like,
I
what
ju-
are you
I was
doing,
just
bro?
jumping
This
out the
crazy,
window with
bro.
that
He
shit.
I
talking
see.
to my X-rated.
I get it.
I was just
He
jumping
Nick
out the
at
window
night.
with that shit.
He
But
nigga
what I'm
night.
saying
Is
is,
he
He going
nigga
Nick at
night?
night.
We on Unmask'D and nigga night.
shit. We'll
It's
be-
both one and the same.
Hopefully she'll invite us over and we can get on that
I
other
get
Going
it.
shit.
Nick
I
at
get
night.
it.
He
I
going
get it.
Nick at night.
But what I'm trying to say is sometimes men, one, they come across women where they outkick their coverage. Meaning, that motherfucker know he don't got no business with you, but you gave him the opportunity.
Mhm.
Now,
That's vice versa too, man.
no, it's vice versa,
Vice
but
versa.
it's a lot of bum ass niggas out there,
I have
Trez.
a
It
question.
is. There's a lot of bum ass females out here too, bro.
It's definitely that.
Mhm.
Definitely that. But what I'm saying is, in both situations, you'll have a person that act like they
Mhm.
are in alignment with you.
The representative.
Yeah, but
The
how long do
representative.
you? How? And I think that's where women get caught up is because the man can play the representative longer than the woman can.
Mhm. And I think that women like to say we can see past the bullshit and we want to deal with the potential.
Fucking
We want to
potential.
deal with the potential.
The
And
building nigga.
Yeah, not necessarily the building.
Kinda.
Build a bear.
It is, but
Build it.
so let me ask y'all a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Since we up here,
Absolutely.
Let's go for it. I'm ready.
why is it that men feel like they want to keep their foot on you? They ain't ready for you.
What do you mean foot on you?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
They're not ready for you. They know you a good woman. They know that you can give them what they want, but they're not ready really to settle with you.
Trez look like he.
Oh, I want to answer. But
Well,
you
you
wanna
can
keep
go
your
first,
foot on
sir,
it.
because I'm all for it. I already have my answer, but go ahead.
Shit. Because like you said, we know you the right one.
But
yeah,
you ain't
but you
ready
ain't
yet.
ready.
We ain't fucking ready. You
Yeah,
fucking
but you
right.
ain't going nowhere either.
Right.
That's a motherfucking lie.
In most cases, they ain't going nowhere.
Oh, that's a lie.
So let's be honest.
Look, man, if
You,
go ahead, Trez.
you and Nikki up here, y'all are representing a different type of breed. That's why I appreciate y'all being up here. But the reality of the matter is, a lot of females ain't going no motherfucking way.
That's true. That's true. That's
Like
true.
like
Can I
like
give
like
you
like you
some
like
insight?
like we said, like you said earlier. A man is going to do what a female allows them to do.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. Is that what you were about to say?
At the end of the motherfucking day, you like, so if you enabling a motherfucker to do the shit, he gonna continue to do the shit. So then when you decide you want to put your foot down in the middle of the shit, motherfucker look at you sideways. Like, what the fuck
But
you trying to do now?
don't be looking sideways when I walk away, because then
Well,
you looking
But
shook.
nine times out of 10, as I go back, they're not walking away. And if they do walk away, they're knocking on the door the next motherfucking morning because they ain't got nowhere to fucking go.
All right, so let me give my spin on it.
Oh.
Let me give my spin on it. Let me give my spin on it. My spin is if a dude is smart. This is not me. I'm speaking for if a dude is smart.
I was
Nah,
speaking-
yeah, speaking
Well,
general.
just
We
speak-
speaking in
just
general.
speaking,
Yeah,
just
yeah, you're
speaking.
right. Go ahead.
If a dude
I'll
is
let you
smart,
go.
right? The goal is to do enough where you don't desire to look around.
Mm.
So let's say, for instance,
You probably got to go finances.
no. You don't got to go finances. That's where the trick. No.
That's what-
Go ahead.
That's
Finish your
finance.
point.
I see where you going, P.
Throw some shit out there.
I see where you
Finish
going,
your
P.
point.
Not finances.
Finish your
right?
point.
I
So
see where you going, P.
let's say she owns her own home. I come over. I make sure the trash is taken out on trash day.
Grill on Sundays.
I grill. I make sure the grass is cut.
Say grill on Sundays.
Yeah, because you got to grill. Shit, she don't want to cook,
Facts.
so you got to grill,
Grill on
right?
Sundays.
All right. Let's say I make sure
and shit.
if the fucking shit is beeping, I change the battery.
Yeah, you talking about the fire,
Whatever,
yeah, that
fire,
shit. Yeah.
carbon monoxide. I do all of that shit,
Detective.
right?
Yep.
Now, the thing is, or the thought process is, I've gotten to a point where she's allowed me in her house. I'm taking care of everything inside the house, outside the house.
So that
She's
should
not
be
about
enough.
to let another motherfucker inside her house to take care of what I've been taking care of.
Unless he can outdo what you already doing.
But he has to get to a point to
He
earn
can
her
get in the
trust
house. Yep.
to get there.
That takes a moment, bro.
That
So why
takes
do
a
you
moment.
think that she can take her own damn trash out?
Yeah, she can,
She
but
can.
does she want to?
It doesn't matter.
No,
I would
it does matter.
No, it doesn't. Because let me
It
tell
does.
you, I would rather take my own trash out and change my own batteries than deal with your bullshit.
Keisha,
Okay?
Keisha, if I call you and say, "Hey, baby, what's your gas looking like in the car?"
You forget
Hey.
that you're dealing with a different type of breed.
But
Yeah, because I
that shit
always
don't
a-
impress
I ain't
me.
calling- saying
always
that
a
shit
different
either.
breed. It's always a different breed until I phrase some shit like how. Shit, the last time I heard you was at the gas station was Friday. It's Thursday. You ain't been back since. I'm gonna come get your car, fill it up.
You can come get my car and fill it up, but are you being the man that I need you to be emotionally?
I am sowing.
I don't give a shit about you putting gas in my car.
I am sowing
I didn't say
seeds.
finances. That's finance. I'm just,
that is
throw it out there.
that is a finance.
I might get her a car.
But I'm the motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker. If you don't appreciate that shit, I'm just gonna take the car and drive that shit out to the gas back where it was when I took it from you.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna
that's
say this from a
sunshine,
woman,
sunshine.
Shit.
Go ahead.
from
That
a
is some
woman's
nigga shit.
perspective.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love you, brother, but that's some nigga shit.
It is,
I ain't mad at
And
her.
I fuck with you though.
From
for
a
that.
woman's
Saying
perspective,
that.
I'm gonna try to say or clarify what Paul trying to say. If you smart as men, do some shit that get your foot in that door. Do some shit that make her be like, damn, if he leave, I'm gonna miss this.
Like pay my mortgage? Because I don't give a fuck about you taking
Mortgage,
the.
your mortgage.
But I'm saying, like, that's the only
Fuck outta
thing.
here. Stop.
Listen.
We gotta relax.
Pay your mortgage.
In the word
Listen,
of
no,
Dory,
what I'm saying
we
is
gotta
this.
relax.
What I'm saying is this. I'm not looking for nobody
I'm
to pay
not
my
paying no
mortgage.
mortgage where I'm not
But what
laying
I'm
my
saying
head at.
is that's the only thing you
You
can
have
do to make me
yes.
accept your bullshit.
But
Like, I'm not, you taking out the trash doesn't mean shit to me. Like, that's great, but that's not enough to make me stay.
I get it. So hold on. Now that
The examples were so goddamn far in between the motherfuckers. You went from taking out the trash to paying the goddamn mortgage.
From gas to mortgage.
Jesus.
But look, my thing is this. So I wanna spin it around a little bit. But I understand where everybody's coming from. But I want to spin it around a little bit in this regard. So there is a level of which you are willing to accept.
oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
It's a level of shit that you get accustomed to without even realizing that you got
that you get accustomed
to it.
Right.
And you even said just now, you said yourself, I would even consider accepting your bullshit if the mortgage is paid.
I don't know.
So no. I'm not.
Put it out there.
This is not trying to contradict. I'm not trying to.
No, I know. what
him you up.
Yeah.
I'm saying this is this is a slippery slope
Yeah,
that we
it is.
we
Yeah.
have to deal with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you for me, I have my expectations. I say, whatever I want and what I need and what I expect, but you also have to realize there are some men, and I'm not speaking for every man, I'm not speaking for other individuals, but if I had to, I would say there are some men that do what they do because they are waiting on their significant others to get in line with what they expect. And that's me as a man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all want to expound on that. Huh? So you may be around or with or in a situation where you could be really wanting to make sure that, okay, I might do this, I might have this, I might even be just doing something to occupy my mind until this person that you're with or around is doing exactly what you need. So you might just do enough to get by until that person is.
What if she never does?
And that's the thing, she may never.
True.
If you have certain expectations, right? Mm-hmm. And like you said, there's a list or a not list or whatever, right? There's certain things that everybody requires, right, for themselves. For me, it's what on that list that is most important.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Priorities.
Exactly.
Communication is key at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody going to check off everything on your motherfucking checklist.
Exactly.
No, that's
So
where compromise come in.
You got to prioritize what means the most to you
Right.
Uh-huh.
in that person. You know what I'm saying?
And
being
that's
happy.
not wrong. That is
it's not.
everybody should do that.
That's everybody's right.
And,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
when the expectation isn't met, that's when you whispering in and I told you, motherfucking ass.
And so with that being said, I have a question. Is there a time limit? So if you've communicated to your partner
Yes.
And
who has the potential.
at the age that I'm at, fucking right, there's a time limit.
what is that time
We ain't
limit?
in our 20s.
What is that time limit?
I think
Shit.
that the time
It's
limit
a
is
time
when you
limit
can't
on
take
both
it
sides.
anymore.
It-
Like when you
yeah.
feel like enough is enough. I can't say that there's a month, a day, a year. You know what I mean?
Well,
My
but you
time
have
limit
No.
is when I have to remind you twice.
no.
No, I ain't
because y'all
gonna go
have
that
to,
far.
You have to understand.
Well, you
have-
never cease to amaze me. Every fucking episode, you never cease to amaze
If
me.
I gotta remind your ass twice,
No.
the third time I'm finding
No,
this other
you-
motherfucker.
I know as a man you ain't saying
Yeah,
that.
why not?
Because shit. As many times as we have to remind y'all asses of
You
shit.
have to remind them motherfuckers. You ain't gotta remind me of shit. Cause I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna voice note that bitch. I'm gonna voice note
memo.
that bitch. I'm gonna write that motherfucker in another shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
No,
remind
but
them
people-
motherfuckers.
People move
There's a time limit,
differently.
but there ain't no time limit. Like I guess the time limit's in your head, but like time waits for nobody.
Man, the time
It
limit is
doesn't.
twice.
Time waits for nobody.
not.
And at the end of the day, my patience is short.
And people,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
people
Like
move
if I
at
gotta feel like I
different-
gotta train you, I don't need you.
It ain't even about training, cause motherfuckers be on this bullshit. Let's talk about sex. Now you want to hold out for a motherfucker for sex. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna wait? Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I was on her show.
That's what I was about to
I was
go.
on her
I'm about
show.
to say, what are you talking about?
And Nick, I'm sorry. Don't
They talked
please
about-
invite me again.
Invite me.
The most unattractive motherfucker on her show is gonna say, you gotta wait a fucking year
Oh.
For what?
And read books.
and read books while she fucking the next motherfucker.
Get the fuck
that
out
was
of here.
wild.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And she was the most unattractive. I'm talking about 8 back.
She did that for
you,
you.
hey,
She did that for
bro,
the
you
two.
never cease to amaze me.
Dog.
bro.
She did that for the
Shit you
two.
say,
bro.
I
bro.
tell you that motherfucker back was whiter than mine.
See, now I can't post this damn video. You can't do that.
Yo,
I don't give a fuck.
hey,
Her back was whiter than mine, Spence.
What's reading books got to do with anything?
What?
yo, I
He
can't even.
needed to learn
Yo,
Learn.
how to please her.
Either you know or you don't know.
She expected a motherfucker to go through a dissertation.
She was lying.
Yeah,
expectations.
I'm too
She was
disrespectful.
lying.
I want to throw that out there.
I'm too
We
We
all
talking about
was
expectations, so I want to
Keisha,
put that out
You
there.
can
Well,
look at her
she
face
put-
and tell she was lying.
She just wanted to be seen. I'm sorry.
She wanted
So
that
say
YouTube.
that.
She wanted that
She
time.
wanted to be seen.
That's okay.
She want
but
that
say
camera time.
Don't
That was
don't.
her first time on a podcast.
She wanted that
And
camera
she wasn't
time.
even supposed to be on there. But okay, I
You
digress.
see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but-
You see what I'm saying?
I
You see,
digress.
that's
Yeah,
why
that's
it
too
matters who is invited.
I'm sorry.
but I get.
And that's why dating is important, because you learn that type of shit and you be like, yeah, I'm good.
No. She did that for
Communication.
the show.
Well, no, if she
but
might
if she
say
would have paid
yes.
attention,
she don't tell their ass that.
if she
girl,
would have
come
paid
on.
attention to those that was looking at her like, who the fuck is waiting to fuck you?
I cannot post this now.
Nobody.
Who the fuck is waiting a year?
I
bro?
can't.
Nobody. No.
I
Just,
can't post this
just
shit
period.
now, Paul.
So
Nobody
let's
is waiting
take
to fuck you.
Hey, so hold on.
Not you.
Let's take
you.
let's take
You
that
said
out of
she-
the. Let's
you said
take
she
hold
was
on.
fucking somebody else.
Let's take this.
That's the
did
other
say-
shit
she
she
did-
said,
she did say
Trev.
that.
Say so.
While you wait, she's fucking spins.
Yo,
Oh, I was just supposed to be like,
hey, so check this
You're
out.
reading the book.
wait
she's
for
fucking
my
repeat.
goddamn number to be called up in this motherfucker.
Hey,
Your ass
And
down
this
somewhere.
motherfucker look like Rush Fushla.
Excuse
Come
me.
on, let's
The
stop.
Your
Northern
shit been
character-
canceled.
Yes.
Yo,
Your
hey,
shit canceled.
Check this out. Hold on. So
The
I'm
fuck?
sorry, I'm done.
So
I'm
let
done.
me say this.
I'm quiet the rest of the
I
podcast.
will say this just to bring.
What episode is this? I'm going back to watch.
This is 17.
No, her.
I'm talking about
okay.
We
niggas.
gonna send it to you.
I'm going back to watch this shit.
I can't even post y'all shit now.
Let me find out.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, please
Definitely
post.
can. Hey, so this is what I want y'all
This
to.
is unmasked for a reason.
Let's. Yeah, we unmasking everything.
Fuck it.
I'm saying, man, I'm sorry. It's too much in this.
But
That's
no
fine.
lies
Am I
told.
lying?
Hey, send me the nigga night.
No
That's
lies
the shit.
told.
I tell you, I talk my shit. I jump out the fucking window.
Send me the nigga
But
night.
there's no fucking lies.
He's not lying.
Is that?
He's not lying.
That's one reason I respect the hell out
Exactly.
of you. Like I love being around you, having
Yeah.
conversations, because he is the realest
It's
nigga
authentic.
I know. It's very authentic.
Authentic.
Yeah,
He's not lying.
Ain't no punches pulled over
It
here.
was brutal.
Let me see it.
I was sitting
I got. Yeah. Now I want to know.
Look at the dick
My
part.
boy said her back bigger than his, man. Let me see the shit.
Hey,
The fuck going on out here, man?
yo, in New York, we call them motherfuckers silverbacks.
Silverback gorillas. You are fucking. You are
Silverbacks.
crazy, bro. You are wild.
Can we move on? Y'all being mean.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
so what
I will tell you this. I will say
I don't know,
this.
but I want to see this episode.
So if I can bring
Y'all
it,
send
if
that
I can,
shit to
if
me.
I,
I
if
ain't
I,
playing.
yo, so listen, if I can bring it a little bit of generalization in this, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it doesn't matter how you look. Nobody's waiting a
It
fucking
does,
year.
man. Stop.
No.
But
no,
I-
not
in,
now.
in the regard of nobody's waiting a fucking year.
No, but
Nobody.
see, I will cheat and pretend that I'm waiting a year if you look decent. I
But
wasn't
they
even
know
pretending
that
for her.
you're not.
stop
waiting.
So
I'm not waiting a
But let
year
me say
for
this.
You're not
too.
staying with nobody and pretending like you waiting a whole fucking
I'm
year.
not. I don't give
Okay,
a fuck
but-
how you
Somebody
look.
else,
but-
I am. I can pretend that well.
Man, fuck
But
that shit.
real motherfuckers respect that.
I ain't got time to pretend.
Respect what?
Yeah,
Listen, if you ain't
I
fucking
wanna
them,
hear this.
understand that he
Oh,
fucking
for sure.
somebody else.
For sure. Yeah. for sure.
Period.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying it doesn't matter what you look like.
It does not.
No.
I
does
am
not.
not waiting a year. First of all, if I
It does
know
not.
you're not attractive
You're right.
in
It
that regard,
doesn't matter.
Nobody.
what I'm saying.
If you have had an
yeah,
orgasm
I'm not waiting a year
before,
for that shit. Fuck that.
Listen.
But depending on how she looked, would you lie?
No.
No.
No,
What's the point?
You over here
Would
talking. You
would
done
lie
already
to say
said.
you waiting 90 days?
Nope.
she should
I'm not
be
waiting
asking.
shit.
Would
She
you
shouldn't
lie?
be asking.
There shouldn't be no
Because-
time limit, first and foremost,
To
on
bring
the
it-
whole
to
situation.
bring it back home. So if I
There
can
should be no time
Now
limit.
y'all motherfuckers.
There is a
acting like
time.
y'all don't
To me,
lie.
there's a time limit when you come. There's a time limit, not on sex. No,
Yeah.
no. But
Nobody
she
should
asks,
be
is there a
fucking
time limit?
asking. Nobody should be
'Cause the
fucking
connection
asking.
should be
She
there.
talking about we on day
If
360.
you ain't fucking them, guess what?
You read
He
chapter
fucking
15 yet?
somebody.
Right.
You ain't fulfilled all your goddamn quizzes yet. What the fuck, bitch? Shut the fuck up.
This guy, man. Yeah, wow.
It should be understood.
Mhm.
Because if you have ever had an orgasm before, you are not fucking going a year without having another orgasm.
Well, she said she
Yeah,
was
but
fucking
she's
somebody
fucking
else.
somebody else. You remember
You
that?
got, we got to
She's
wait.
not expecting that man is waiting either. She's lying. She's lying.
Now, I can
Send
get
me
with that.
this episode.
But-
This cannot be
She
real that we
claims
really
her
talking about on the live
But I
podcast
think
right
she
now.
said
Takes
she
him
don't
to
care.
Pluto and Mars. And
She said she doesn't care.
Yeah, she don't care if he fucking somebody else, which she should.
So we just swinging. Fuck it.
Yeah, well,
man.
it doesn't matter. Is the point is he's waiting for her.
let me tell you something about
If you
swinging.
fucking somebody else, he ain't waiting for her.
If we
Well,
swing,
he's waiting. He's
moment.
dealing with her for a year
he's a
without the.
He's a son, especially if she's a silverback like my boy over here said.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Keisha, was she a silverback or no?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, she was a silverback. Okay.
Have
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Having sex with a woman, does that change how you view her? Good or bad?
It depends on how the sex was.
Right.
If she's a silverback,
I'm not fucking a
and you-
silverback.
Well, first off,
She
if
might
you,
be the
First
the-
off, if you fuck the
I'll-
silverback,
I'll never know.
you better keep it on good terms with that ass shit.
You'll never
well,
find.
silverbacks. Wait, see, this I can't post this shit. I can't post this shit.
Something
you'll
never
find.
There they go.
I'll never know.
Nah, fuck
Wait,
that shit.
like
silverbacks. Listen, silverbacks have to make y'all wait because you have to like their personality first.
I don't want nobody with a bad big.
I'm not gonna find out what
Here's
your
the thing, though.
personality
Okay,
is.
so look now. Well, hold on. Here's the thing. Everybody has to be attracted to who they with.
Right.
Right. And it's okay if she wasn't as attractive. For me, it wasn't how she looked. It was just the ignorance that was coming out of her mouth.
It's not
Lies.
about.
It was
it's not
the
about.
ignorance
Say the
plus how
lies.
she looked.
It's
well,
not
I'm a female. I don't care how she looks.
I need
but
to see
it was
this
the-
shit, man.
It was
The lies.
it was the foolishness that was coming out of her mouth. And like Nikki said,
I'm
like
disturbed.
there's no expectation. Like if I'm not messing with you like that, then you fucking somebody else, and it is what it is.
No, that's
I'm
true.
not gonna fuck you,
My
but
boy
you do what
just-
you do.
My boy just said she gives you homework assignments. What the fuck
She
going?
did. She did.
She did
That's
say
what
that.
she said.
She said that.
That's what
man.
she said.
That was the
didn't
hardest
say that. That's what
episode
she
to
said.
watch.
Hey, just send me that episode. I don't even.
Dog, when I tell you,
Send me that episode.
as soon as you see the roster,
Send me that
the
episode.
lineup.
Nigga, please invite me one night.
Oh, absolutely.
Please.
Matter of
Oh,
fact,
absolutely.
invite us with her on there.
Please invite.
No.
Don't. No.
I will throw this fan
Don't
at
invite
you.
me.
No.
He already know. Like he already knows. Don't do it.
Invite us with her
No.
on there.
He already know. Don't do it. Not me.
Keisha, that should be epic.
No, I'm not
You
coming.
talking about going
I'm not
viral that
coming.
night? We going viral.
And he was
High five.
Don't high five him, Nikki.
Paul was trying his best to be on his best behavior. And
Dog,
we
I
have
got
been
so quiet
drinking
in
this
that
shit.
motherfucker.
Don't invite me when she there. Invite me to the show though.
But yeah. Cause listen, let me tell you.
But here's the thing. Like, we didn't got way off into
Yes,
this,
we did. Him.
But the
He did
bottom
this.
line is there shouldn't be an expectation of when it's going to happen. It happens when it happens.
It happens when it
But
happens.
just like you don't want an expectation for how long you should wait, we don't want to feel like coming in the door, you just want to fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
Because
right?
that's the immediate turn
On
off.
some
Well,
real
at
shit,
the same time, while you saying that,
Depends.
let me say this: if you don't want nobody to think that shit, then don't have yourself out there like.
it's not
You
about
wanna
having
get
yourself
fucked.
out there.
It's not about, listen.
If
Hold on.
a
Let
female's
me
out
tell
there
you.
and she looking like she want to get fucked,
No. Let me say this. Any woman that you deal with in any circumstance,
you categorize them
she
accordingly.
knows if she's gonna fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Within the first, I know
Right.
that.
So it's
I know
up to
this.
it's up to you.
Look,
And
stop
this,
it, bro.
This ain't for you.
Stop
this
it, bro.
ain't for you.
You over here trying to win tonight?
No.
Man,
I'm not
stop
trying
it.
to win. I'm trying to school these ignorant motherfuckers. The goal is for you not to talk yourself out the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She already
'Cause it
knows
happens.
she's gonna fuck you.
See,
Very true.
We
Right.
can be out, and
We
we
are
are
the-
not the type of
We're
women-
older generation, man.
We already know that. That's why I said this wasn't for you. This is for them.
Like,
the
shut
motherfuckers
the
that's
fuck
watching
up.
it
Yeah.
right now, shut the fuck up
Mhm.
and just listen to her and Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look, even keep
I
text messages.
didn't know
to him.
that.
Mhm.
Tell me more.
Facts.
The more you feel, make her feel engaged, the closer you get to the.
That's facts.
That
But
is
don't come
true.
into the
moment
door.
you start
Don't
talking
approach
about,
a woman.
Shit, girl, let me show you
Yeah.
the shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
You so damn sexy to me, and I could do some things to you, nigga. Really?
And don't
I'm
tell a
sorry.
woman.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
this is the big
I
one.
didn't know
This
your
is the
name
big
yet.
one. Don't tell a woman, well, I don't want nothing. I just want to be friends. The fuck? Because
But I
if you
could-
tell her that, you are immediately friend zoned, and that's where you're
Well-
gonna live.
Look, I tell a motherfucker the
don't know.
last thing I need is friends.
That's where you're gonna live.
Well, you know they got the friends with benefits thing. And that's
okay.
huge right now.
Your
Like that's
benefit is
huge.
Blue Cross
That's
Blue
huge.
Shield.
Right.
So
It better be. It
So
better
let
be.
me ask y'all this, because we definitely got to bring it home. I want to ask you one thing. Everybody can chime in, or ladies, if you want to take over, you can. COVID changed the world. Do you feel like, number one, do you just feel like, how do you feel overall? And then secondly, do you feel like it changed the course of, how you would normally meet someone or date, even if that's, if that's a part of it? And just how do you build a relationship in these times? I know it's one-on-one, but there are things that happen in that person's life that may not be, the norm. It may have changed. Their circumstances may have changed. So I'll let everybody chime in. I'll give my piece, and then we can kind of move on. But
so COVID has made people homebodies, right? So whereas before it was like, okay, I don't want some dude coming over to my house all the time. I don't want that to be the expectation. We gonna Netflix and chill, because no.
Yeah.
But COVID has made us homebodies. So like she said earlier, I don't want to put on no clothes. I don't want to go outside. It took a lot for me to want to come here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I'm so used to being at home.
Gotcha.
So it's a different level. Like, okay, so maybe you will do the whole we can date at the house kind of thing. And, with the COVID, people being so terrified of contracting it and being outside with a whole bunch of people, it does change it a little bit.
I think COVID has lowered a lot of people's standards.
Ooh, that's facts.
okay.
Because at the end of the
Talk your
day,
talk.
a lot of people have been sitting in the house
Alone.
alone for a year.
Yes.
The same people that's been sitting in the house alone for a year was the same people that you couldn't even say hi to because, they would turn their cheek to you. So right now, the reality of COVID has lowered a lot of people's standards, and they're gonna end up getting something that they don't want. That's
He
just
said it the best.
That's just
Amazon
what-
said their delivery of sex toys went up.
because like she said,
So if
like Keisha said, now it's okay to invite somebody over to their house. Prior COVID, we couldn't even get your fucking address.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say, for me, I think number one, it's changed from a dating aspect. It has, because you have to be sure that so you got to be aware of everything. You got to be aware of where you're going. You got to be aware of if people are going to be respectful of your space. In addition to that, you got to really have a connection to some extent. I will say this: I feel like there was an uptick in social media activity, and anybody that lives on social media, which we don't, I don't. But people that live on social media, it became something that they could play with. Now, your reality you can play with, because there's a space, there's a lane for weirdos.
Yeah, I agree.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So now you have to look at, okay, well, you got all type of shit that you have to be worried about, because now there's a space for not only the real citizens of America, but then these weirdos that live behind.
Look, man, 90% of men that's on social media that's active day in and day out are weirdos. Whether y'all want to know it or admit it or not, the motherfuckers are weirdos. Who the fuck got time as a man to be on that bitch posting every fucking day?
Hey, I stand
multiple
tall.
times a day.
How many posts I got on mine?
He's a weird. I don't know.
Zip.
Yeah.
Who set up my account?
I did.
Okay. Hey, you heard me? I ain't got time for this social media bullshit.
Added you to groups and everything.
And I still.
But at the same time, like I said, a motherfucker who is posting every day and responding every day, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
COVID played into
and
their
that's
hands,
the thing that I wish women would look at, because because dating, the way to date has changed, right, or is changing.
Yep.
You are, the good thing about social media is that you are able to find or see a woman that you probably would never normally see.
Right.
Right.
But is that the actual woman that you will really see?
Nah,
if you
because
saw
it's
that woman in person?
it's pixels, and sometimes
For the most part.
look out for headshots. If she ain't got a full body, stay away.
Filter game is crazy these days.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if she ain't got a full body, stay away. But you are dealing with pixels at that point in time. But what I'm saying is it does extend the reach for you to kind of get to know somebody that you may not know. But for women, if this motherfucker is posting every fucking day, what kind of job is he doing?
Well,
What's his business?
Here's the thing,
the lavish life too during the COVID.
I agree too. Yeah, because like a lot of people are home now when they weren't. They're working from home or they lost their jobs and they're bored. Like it's
so as a man, social media is what the fuck you
so
doing?
When it doesn't make it wrong. Now if you just posting dumb shit, okay. But
as a man,
so I would disagree in this regard. Not to, take anybody's side, but there is a level of posting that gives you a freedom to speak your mind in this regard. For one, business and or there's a purpose. Now, to her point,
if it's business, I totally understand.
But that's the thing. So you can't say. I think if somebody posting all day and it's business
related. I think it's totally different right now.
Let me tell you how
with a female could go in there and post a picture of this on social media and get 1,000 likes, and it'd be no issue.
It ain't even about the likes.
But if a guy goes in there and posts consistently every day, like, what the fuck you doing with your fucking life?
The way that social media algorithm works is the more you engage, the more you are seen.
Okay.
Right? And so, listen, if you are trying to, in any kind of way, like I have a business page and I have a personal page, right? I tend to post on my business page far more than my personal.
Yeah.
But what I've learned is I'm losing business not posting on my personal.
You're
right?
talking about business.
I am, but who's to say that man is not?
Too.
Listen to what I'm saying. Even if he posting dumb shit, it's propelling him to the top so people can see him. So if I want to post something about my business, I'm already at the top.
Okay, so the same man is posting personal.
There's just a lot of ways to get to the top.
Hold on. This man is posting
not with
personal.
social media. It's not. I'm telling you.
He's posting
I'm new to
personal
social
and
media.
business, but posting personal more than
I don't
business.
fuck with social media.
And then he tries to holler at you. Right?
What is he posting about?
Oh, now it matters what he's posting about.
I said that though. I said that.
Yeah,
in the
but I
beginning.
just said he's posting more personal than business.
But what is the personal?
It doesn't matter. It's just personal.
Personal should be about motherfucking business.
I'm lost.
Right.
If his ass is posting I'm with you, Paul.
Right.
This motherfucker's posting all the time. Fuck you doing with your life?
I'm lost.
And then you got these motherfuckers.
I don't even know how
right
to post, though. That's why I'm lost.
I'm
just saying.
They get on my
I know people
ass.
who have whole
That's
jobs.
personal. You're not about to do that for your business page.
I know
You got
people who
these
have
motherfuckers.
full-time jobs
You
and do
going
that
selfie?
all day.
Yeah,
multiple
selfie.
times a day. We know those people. Yeah.
And
those
that's
men.
really a problem. If
Yeah.
your ass
When
is
you
posting
are,
selfies
you got
all
a
day.
full-time job, you go to work every day, but every time you turn around, I see your damn face in the screen.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know what I will say
I
is,
ain't got time.
I have my reservations. I will say, one of the things about how you meet people, how you interact with people, and then also how you continue a relationship with somebody. You could talk about the shit for 24 to 48 hours, just nonstop. If you got the right people, and even if you don't have the right people. I definitely appreciate you ladies for giving a different perspective.
I appreciate y'all because I ain't the asshole for the last couple of weeks. I had to say shit.
I get you.
So we was the assholes.
No, it's not that. It's not. Y'all weren't assholes. It's just different that when I say something,
Yeah.
It's like
it's different. But then when a female says something and they could
Says the exact same thing.
co-sign the shit that I'm saying, oh, this motherfucker ain't that crazy all of a sudden.
Yeah, we a different kind of woman though.
Yeah.
We real with it.
yeah.
We real with it.
Fuck with your boy.
I can respect the energy that we had. What I will say is,
I love it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you again.
Absolutely.
you.
Thank
For taking
you
time.
for having us.
The last thing is just if you can, for the viewers that are listening this week, if you could just give a quick synopsis of your business one more time, and I'll kind of conclude a little bit.
I can't even talk about my other shit.
You can.
You can. You can still do it. We got you.
That was one show.
We'll protect you. Even though she's probably gonna know who the fuck we talking about.
I don't care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She had the biggest back on the show that night.
This is
one
going
of
to
those
get you more
things
likes
it's
because
a part of
everybody's
the
going to
podcast
back.
world.
Everybody's trying to find the episode.
I definitely want to.
I'm trying to find an episode.
I gotta know.
Like shit.
I gotta know.
I'm already
That
trying to.
motherfucker back was as wide as this table.
I'm trying to subscribe. What episode is this, man? Put your boy on.
I am Nick at Night. I have a podcast, Nick at Night. I
Okay.
have a mobile bartending business, and then I also have CS Creations, where we do print. It's a printing service. I do T-shirts primarily, but as you can see, I do my mugs. I do masks.
Tumbler. Yeah, gotcha.
I got hats. He apparently didn't know I do hats.
Okay.
T-shirts,
Let's
whatever
get
you
it.
need. Whatever
Okay.
you need. I
Whatever.
can print it and I can put it on whatever you want. CS Creations 101.com. I'm one of one. I'm Nikki, one of one.
Okay.
I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, so you know
All right,
that.
101.
So yes,
I'm
Instagram
clear
and
why I'm
Facebook.
here. How about you?
He didn't make my top 5.
No,
He made
are
mine.
you kidding
He
me?
didn't make mine.
That's a whole nother discussion, and
did not make my- He
I
did not make my top 5.
why?
You know Hov be robbing nigga.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, see y'all done threw me
We're talking
off.
about rappers. I respect him as a businessman, but as a
No.
rapper, no. Go ahead, Miss
Really?
Keisha, though. Go
Are
ahead,
you
Miss Keisha.
kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say, he wasn't in my top 5.
Keisha, again, thank you so
Go,
much for
Keisha.
joining us. I know y'all are good friends, but if you could just expound a little bit of, and reiterate to the people that are watching this week about what you do, because we appreciate what you do.
Thank you. I am a photographer. I do weddings, primarily families right now. But, seniors, newborns, maternity, all those things. So if you need a photographer, check me out. And also, what I'm trying to dive into now is doing quarterly networking events for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
The first one we're hosting is May 23rd, but this one is primarily for women. Just because there's not a lot of women empowering women,
Understood.
right, in business. So
Gotcha.
I'm trying to uplift us and propel us to new levels, introduce people who wouldn't ordinarily meet each other,
Yeah.
And then the next one will be just any kind of entrepreneur. But I just want, in Dallas, there's so much money to be made, and why not work together to make that money? So
Hey, start following my Instagram because I'm gonna have some pictures from Miss Keisha's work on my Instagram
Yeah.
too with me and my daughter.
Hey.
Facts.
All right.
Keisha, I wanna do a photo shoot similar to the what Nas album was that when they was
When you
all
sitting on that,
sitting at the
when you had that cigar in your hand with the knife.
No. They was
okay.
all sitting at the
'Cause
table
I-
with different variations.
I know that was you.
Stop it. Trey.
I didn't know.
I'm trying to find the
I didn't know that was P.
let's do it. I want to do all things creative. I do a whole bunch of just basic family
name the
weddings. I want to do
episode?
some creative
Put me-
shit.
Wasn't it this one?
Had me looking like a half lion, half
Oh.
Rastafarian.
Hey, the chick
Now, I
back
can't
was so
make no
big, she had to
We
sit
not-
in a
But you
separate
want me to
chair.
photo-
So
Photoshop
we're not finna do this right now. This
I have a-
this
I
young
have
lady
a
is
dread
speaking
now.
about her business.
Okay.
Keisha, so
Wasn't that it?
can you, if you have an opportunity to give like a way to find you,
Mhm.
do you have a platform that we can, like basically post on here? And
I have a website. It's kjacksonphoto.com. I have Instagram. It's at kjacksonphoto. Facebook is at kjacksonphotos with a Z.
Let's go.
Any I got a phone number. However you want to reach me, I'm available.
Yeah.
Go to the
We'll
website.
make
Go to the website, folks.
we'll definitely make all that
phone.
available. Just one quick round table before we conclude. I know we've been talking a lot about relationships, but if I could switch gears for a second, the reason why everybody is here is obviously to ensure we provide some information to the community, and secondly, make sure that we better ourselves in any regard, especially financially. So if anybody has any investment tips, especially you ladies, because you've jumped out there as well as we have with the UnMask'D media and things of that nature. But if you guys have anything you can give as a last nugget from a investment standpoint, whether that's from entrepreneurship or just investing in yourself, we'd love to hear it.
Absolutely invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
However, do the research.
Mhm.
Do the research. I'm an entrepreneur by heart. So I have jumped out there and I've started businesses that failed.
Mhm.
You have to know your market.
Mhm.
You have to know your market. So do the research. I'm a finance major, so investing in the stock market, right? I tell people all the time, $50 in the bank, that ain't gonna get you no interest, right? But you invest $50 in some stock that pay dividends, and you're gonna get at least $4 a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do the research. Just do the research. Don't jump out there expecting to get rich quick. You got to crawl before you walk.
No.
But
next told us
do the research. Just do
That's
the
50.
research. Do the research and always invest in yourself. Like you have to. Like, because ain't nobody trying to see you win other than you.
Yeah.
And to expound on what she
Especially
just said
Minnesota.
about investing in yourself, like starting a business is a mother. You will not come out the gate.
Well, you
Making
got to expect
millions.
to lose up front,
Exactly. So
First 2 years.
Yeah.
you will spend a lot of money, but you
Yeah.
have to invest in education. You have to invest in whatever you're doing, your equipment. These are things that you have to spend money on to get a better return in the end.
And learn your craft.
At that part.
Some
That
people
part.
be so busy and you so ready. I get it. You're excited. You're excited. This is your baby. You ready to jump out there. But you might be shooting yourself in the foot if you jump out there too early. Because now people looking at your work and like, what the fuck is that? I'm not buying that shit. Learn your craft. Learn your craft. Get good at it. And then put that shit out there. And make sure you make money.
And I can say for me, I just started photography, but I am as good as I am because I invested in myself first. I invested in education. I invested in good equipment so I can deliver great product. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't make a lot of money, but I knew that I was going to have to spend a lot of money. So whatever how I represent myself is what I expect to get back.
Yeah.
Payback.
You get what I'm saying?
Crawl before you walk.
Amen.
And that's a good point that you made, Keisha, just for the fact that, you have started something you're passionate about. You've had businesses, and both of you have had businesses that may not have gone in your own, what you expected. And so that understanding is going to help, the next person.
Yeah.
But we,
And
we
don't
appreciate
give
that
up.
honesty.
Don't give up.
Don't
Just
give
because that
up.
shit didn't work, guess what? Don't give up. Shit, there's something else to do. Look, I told my son when my son graduated from college, he wasn't. He was like, school is not for me. And I'm like, I get it, right? I get it. I said, but what do you like to do? Because it ain't a business out there your mama can't run. What do you like to do? And whatever you like to do, that shit can be a business, baby. Trust me. That's what I love about America, baby. We can do what the fuck we want to do. It don't take shit to go down to the county and register your damn business, assume business name. You can get you an LLC. You don't have to have an LLC, but you can get an LLC to protect your assets.
Nice.
Motherfucker, get you a
Listen.
motherfucker registered business name. You in business tomorrow, baby.
Listen, my
Whatever it is you
20-year-old
wanna
daughter
do.
does hair. She's been doing hair since she graduated from high school. She makes 6 figures. My 20-year-old daughter. Because
Wow.
Let's go.
she honed in on her
respect that.
craft
Yeah.
and
You know what I'm saying?
she made it work.
Let's go.
So the money is out here.
Let's
But
go.
it takes
You
time.
gotta go get it.
Yep, and don't
Dedication.
give up.
Don't
She didn't
Dedication.
start out with that kind of money,
Persistence.
but she worked her ass off to get where she is now, and I respect that. She was like her son. School ain't for me. Okay, well, what you gonna do? Because you got to support yourself.
Right.
And baby, she took off running. I was like, okay, then do you, boo?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, from a lower end standpoint, because both you ladies also gave tremendous great points, but from a lower standpoint, we had a guy Brian on here for credit, right?
Yeah.
One thing Brian said was he hasn't used cash or his bank in a while. I employed that in my own life. So I use my credit card to pay everything because I get rewards on it. And then I just moved the money from my bank account to pay
Paid it off.
the bill. You know what I'm
To build
saying?
credit.
So
That requires discipline, though.
She
it
taught me
does
that.
require discipline.
That
so,
requires
She
discipline.
taught me that.
so those
Let me
of
tell
you
you
that
something.
have credit cards, get you a credit card that has rewards.
And
Pay all your bills
utilize
with that credit
shit.
card, and then move your money from your bank account to pay off that bill.
I take trips on points. I
Yeah.
be like, hey, wait a minute, hold on, I got some points over there. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Utilize that
And
shit. But
you'll
you
be
have to be
surprised.
disciplined.
You have to
Don't-
be disciplined. You need to know the dates of when shit
You
reports
gotta make
to your
them
credit
payments.
bureau.
Yes.
Because if you're not paying attention, they'll make it seem like you got a high utilization.
And you want to make sure
When
you
you
keep
don't.
that below
You wanna keep it
30%.
below 30%.
I just got my first credit card. I'm 40. Okay.
Okay.
Just got my first credit card because I'm trying to build some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
yeah.
taught me how to do it. In 1
Yeah.
month, my credit score went up
You know-
point.
Yeah, it'll do that.
It'll do that.
It'll do
What
that.
I'm talking about.
So my point is, yes, do that.
Exactly.
Do exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
I think
There's so many tricks to the game, man.
it is. One last thing I'll leave everybody with. I know we basically have to conclude, but NFTs. So if you don't know what NFTs are, the term is non-fungible tokens. All right. So what that is this is encrypted media in any capacity from an artistic standpoint. Some of the major leagues have backed behind it. Basically, NBA, Major League Soccer, NFL, and some of your favorite artists. What this is there's encrypted media that is given solely to you. You can it's somewhat of an auction, if that makes sense. You can buy this particular artist's photo, art, piece of work, art that they've either made in some capacity or a photo that they've taken. And then you can resell it at your own value. And what that means is that you can add whatever incentive you have if the person buys a certain amount. And you can make bank. So it's a quick way to, I know we talked about not doing everything overnight. This is actually an overnight success story. So if you choose to invest, know that that's an option. And then, if you want to research, just do NFTs. You can Google it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Snoop Dogg recently invested.
Yeah, well, the beauty of it, not to cut you off, Smith, the beauty of this is, let's say for you, Keisha, for instance, you take a picture of something obscure, you turn it into an NFT. I buy it, right? And then I choose to sell it. So you sold it to me, I bought it, and now I sell it. You still get kickback from who I sold it to.
Like royalties.
Royalty.
The lies you tell. Let me go take a picture.
No,
of something right
seriously.
now.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's
Mexico.
dope.
So you got to do your
I'm taking all the pictures.
Did you say Mexico?
Yeah, we're going to that Mexico next
y'all
week.
going to Tulum? Let
I
me
want
find out
to.
y'all going to Tulum.
I want
I
to.
ain't fucking with y'all no more. Wrap this shit up. Let's go.
And dock that Tulum just to smoke. R.I.P. Nick. Hey, thank you, ladies. I can't tell you how much we appreciate your presence. Thank you again for being a part of UnMask'D podcast. With that being said, guys, continue to like, share, subscribe, comment. We now have a different perspective here on this particular episode.
Yes.
So I'm sure you guys will, whatever platform you have, just kind of relay this information.
Yeah,
but
sure.
thank you all for watching.
Last but not least, go check out Nick at Night.
Yes.
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 Episode.
He's so petty.
I am petty as a mother.
He's so petty.
Episode Challenges of Dating Women's Edition.
I will be checking it out
Ooh.
because I have to see the silverback. All right, I'm being petty. I'm going to let this shit go.
Good
Hey,
night.
we appreciate y'all again. Until next time, thank you all for watching. We out.
Thank you.
One love.
Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent.